No shame period. Hello guys, we meet again. Welcome and welcome to this wonderful program. And I want to use this as an opportunity to thank you guys so much for your support in my former video. Thank you so much for all the comments and all the likes. Thank you so much, and I hope that the information on that video stays on your head. I hope it sticks up here, and I hope you're using it rightly, and I hope you're using it to help the community, because that is the sole purpose for this program, to educate people so they can use this education to help the community in one way or together, so that together we can be a better and a safer community for all of us, and especially women and girls. So welcome again, guys. Okay, guys, about this day, do you know there's something special about this day, and I'm so excited about it? Do you know what's that? Today is World Menstrual Hygiene Day. So just like you out there, I am joining the world to commemorate the World Menstrual Hygiene Day, 28th of May. So the Menstrual Hygiene Day takes place every 28th of May. It's a chance to highlight the importance of menstrual care and to raise awareness on issues faced by those who don't have access to menstrual products. So this day comes every year and with its theme. The theme for 2024 is Together for a Period Friendly World. So that is the theme for this year, and it always has its own slogan. So my own slogan is No Shame Period. So I know to some people who are hearing it for the first time, it may be strange to you, but I want to make you understand that this menstrual hygiene day is something that has been ongoing. It's not new. It was actually brought forth by a German-based NGO, which is called Wash United, and the first social media campaign was launched on the 28th of May 2013 to raise awareness on different aspects regarding menstruation. And since from there, we've never stopped. The campaign has always been ongoing, and it will still continue till the day that we feel like every woman or girl is empowered regarding this aspect. That's the day we'll stop the campaign. But for now, I can assure you when we'll stop, if at all we'll stop. Okay, today I'm just going to give a very brief highlights, very brief topic on this menstrual hygiene day. And like I said, just like you, I'm joining the world to commemorate this day. And I'm going to give this based on the topic, which is Together for a Period Friendly World. So I'm going to be talking briefly on period poverty, what I call period poverty. So that's what I'm going to talk about. So if you remember the introduction, I said we are using this day to raise awareness about issues faced by those who don't have access to menstrual products. And when we talk of period poverty, it relates to lack of access to menstrual products. So that's what I'm going to be emphasizing on today. So this day, people all over the world, medical practitioners, humanitarian workers, social workers all over the world are using this day to raise awareness, to sensitize young girls, adolescents, mothers, adult women, women and girls, and even men too. Hey, don't tell me that you're a man. Don't say you're a man and menstruation does not concern you. Oh, come on. You can't say that because you're a product of menstruation. You understand I'm talking here today because of menstruation. If our parents, if our mothers were not menstruating, they will not give birth to us. So menstruation is a very important aspect in the life of a woman. So menstruation can never be ignored. It's a very, very important aspect in the life of a woman, and most especially it's due to menstruation that you can become a mother. So you cannot become a mother if you're not menstruating. So you only become a mother due to menstruation. So if our mothers were not menstruating, we will not be standing and talking here today. So that's the pride of the woman. So we'll always talk about it. It's a very important topic. And the second, I want you to understand that more than half of the world's population are menstruating people. So there is no way we can ignore this. That's why I want to tell you today that it's high time period poverty becomes a business to everyone, because more than half of this world's population are menstruating people. So we cannot ignore this. So period poverty must become everyone's business. Be you a man, whether you're a boy. So today use this day to raise awareness, teach adolescent girls on menstrual hygiene, teach them on menstrual cycle. Mothers, please teach your daughters on menstrual cycle. So use this day to donate. Look around you, you see a woman or a girl who does not have access, who finds it difficult to access or to purchase menstrual products. Bless her, donate to foundation so that they can reach to these people. If you're unable to see one around you, but look around you, you see one around you. There are so many people out there going through a lot of challenges, that even to afford for basic amenities like this are so difficult. So I want to urge you as a man, do something about this, because don't tell me that you're a man and you're not menstruating. You're a man, but you have a daughter. You're a man, you have a sister, you have a mother. So you have females around you which are very important to you. So that is it. So when I talk about period poverty, I'm talking about a lack of access to menstrual products, hygiene facilities, waste management, and education. And the deficiency of this is causing a lot of mental, emotional, physical challenges to a lot of women and girls globally. Like I said, I will say emphasize again, period poverty should be the business of everyone. Yes, it should be. Because period poverty can actually lead to poor menstrual hygiene practices. And these poor menstrual hygiene practices have a lot of defects, a lot of consequences on a woman. You know, a woman's reproductive system is very fragile and complicated, and the least mistake can lead to a consequence that will cause you to cry in the long run. So a lot of care and caution should be taken regards to this. A lot of care. So everyone should give them the help that they need. So what can cause this poor menstrual hygiene practices? Poverty. This poverty could be in the terms of money. This poverty could also be in the terms of lack of information. Now you see a young girl who is menstruating, and she may not have the knowledge, and maybe the mother too doesn't have the knowledge, doesn't have information on this, and does not teach her. So you see her putting on one pad for the whole day for 24 hours. Very dangerous. Every girl menstruating or woman should change at least 3 times a day, and they should take their bath. Putting on one pad for 24 hours can cause infection. It can cause a lot of complications that are very detrimental to the health of women and girls. So sometimes they even put on this one part because of economy. That's inflation is gradually taking over. That's the prices of commodities are skyrocketing on daily basis. So it makes it hard for people to be able to afford even the most basic need that they need, like things like sanitary pads. So you see, a mother who is just trying to manage her life for her daughter, buys a packet of sanitary pads to the daughter, and she's targeting to use it maybe for 2 months. So you can imagine this. So this will actually leads to this kind of practices. So of which are not very good, are not really very good. Also, there can be cases whereby she doesn't know, she doesn't have information on this, and she has not been taught. The mother doesn't also have information on it, and the mother does not teach her. This is very, very common to African mothers, to us African parents. We don't teach our children, especially our female daughters. We don't teach them. We are so shy. I don't know why. We don't teach them. And that's not a good practice. So there are also areas whereby there's lack of basic services. There are not even toilets, and even proper toilets where women can dispose of these sanitary pads. Like in schools should build toilets and segregate them. There should be toilets for females and should be toilet for males, whereby the women, so the girls there in the school, they can have enough space and feel free to change their pads as many times as they can. Lack of toilets shouldn't be a problem. There should always be toilets so that they can dispose of. There are also some places where there's not even water. Even if they change their pad, how do they wash up? Because they have to bathe. You have to wash up your body. You like, I'm not a medical practitioner, but if you ask the medical doctor explain to you more about these things and how bad they are to the woman. So there are these are some of the bad menstrual hygiene practices that we use this day to raise awareness against, to teach adolescent girls against, to teach women, to teach adult women, to teach mothers so that they can also educate their children. Now, please, mothers, please teach your children on their menstrual cycle. If you look at it now, the rate at which teenage pregnancy is high, I can't explain. 16, 17, 18, 19, the already mothers. At this age, you should be in school studying. You should be dreaming big with high ambition, not carrying a child. You're not supposed to be a mother at this age. You should be studying in school. So, but if you look at it right now, the rate at which teenage pregnancy is high. So I think if these girls are being taught on these menstrual cycles, they will not make these mistakes. And the rate at which teenage pregnancy is high now, it would have been that way. So please educate your girls on menstrual cycle. Whatever awareness you're raising today, please make sure include menstrual cycle in it. It's very, very important. So that's it. So there are times that if you look at some of these bad practices I just mentioned, you realize that some of the consequences, you see a girl itches, rashes all over her vagina, and this is bringing complication. You see reproductive and urinary tract infections as a result of poor menstrual hygiene practices, and this can cause infertility in the future and even birth complications. Right now, there are some women out there that are finding it difficult to conceive. Some of their issues began like these small practices that we are talking about today. These small practices that were neglected, they were done out of negligence and ignorance, and today it is affecting them. And we are there looking at one grandmother in the village who is a witch, as we think, and is holding us and is preventing us from conceiving. We are looking at one neighbor that looks very suspicious in our eyes, who is a witch, and because of her, we're unable to conceive. Not knowing that it is from these little bad practices that the complications began. Even the Bible says, small, small foxes spoil the vine. Those little things that you neglect, those little things that out of ignorance you do not know. That's why they say what you don't know is bigger than you, can cause infertility and birth complications, can cause other sicknesses and diseases that women and girls are suffering from today. So that's why a day like this is very important, and it is created to raise this awareness. And I urge you, a man, please donate. Do your best to donate. Look around you. You see a girl or a woman who does not have access to menstrual product. Please bless her. If you can't do that, donate to a foundation and they'll reach out to them. And they're going to reach out to them, because this thing cannot be overemphasized. When it comes to a woman is very fragile. When it comes to a woman, her reproductive system is so complicated. So the least mistake can give us a very long-term effect that will also cry very well. I mean, so that's it. So that's a small talk I wanted to give today. Just like as I earlier said, just like you, I'm joining the world to commemorate this day, and this is the little awareness I wanted to raise regarding this day. So please do something about this day. Don't let this day pass by without you doing something. And you can also do something after this day. It mustn't be this day. So that's it. Thank you very much. And once more, happy menstrual hygiene day. And stay tuned to my next video, which will be released after this. Guess what? The topic is great. Bye.